So I came into NC State as a chemical engineering major, so quite different than nutrition. Went into biochem shortly after that because I realized I did not want to be a chemical engineer. And I actually fell into Dr. Asher's Nutrition 301 class and really enjoyed that. And so just decided to make that my path because all along I wanted to be a physician assistant. And so nutrition, just the preemptive kind of care for people instead of reactive, I really like that. And so that's kind of how I fell into nutrition. But then I realized that I wanted to help people, but just in a different light. So not necessarily within the medical field. And so I found recruiting actually in my senior year as a potential opportunity to really help and develop and grow people and connect talent to opportunity. Just really got interested in that, and that's kind of what led me to my role now as a university relations specialist. So I am a university relations specialist here at NetApp, and as far as training that I received, so not too much formalized, a lot of meetings up front with some great mentors that I have here at work, and I work with a really tremendous team, so just a lot of on-the-job training mainly. So there's not really a typical day for me. In my role, I have three main, categories of functions that I do. So one of the things that I really help with is the academy that we have here at NetApp. It's a new academy that we push all of our new sales hires through, tech support, systems engineers. And so just helping the logistical tasks behind that, and then some of the strategy planning and developing content for the academy. I help with that. And then the second piece of it is campus planning. So I help register for events and find and research different schools that we should potentially target in the future. Work really closely alongside my campus manager who sits in RTP. And then the third piece is the intern program and the university grad program we have here at NetApp. So our intern program probably takes the majority of my job, especially during the summers, because that's when the interns are here. And so we do a number of different events, from a chef day with executive leaders and speaker series, and we go off-site for team building, so just a number of different activities. So on any given day, I could be doing a number of different things between those three. But eventually, I hope to tie in nutrition to the intern program. And we have an intern fit piece of it that they work with the gyms we have on site at several locations that I think really just having a nutrition talk would be a really neat piece to tie in. So as far as what I learned after graduation, I think the biggest thing is in school you do well on a test, and that's kind of your reward, and so your opportunity is to do really great on that test. Whereas once you get in, and you can be rewarded with TA roles and stuff, things like that, but once you get into the working world, just being assigned a project, you own that project, and being able to be presented with advancement opportunities or additional project work just based on how well you've done is a really neat thing. So understanding your true self-worth, I think, is important. And I think that's one thing that comes with the post-grad life. I think that there's not a whole lot I would have done differently. I will say looking into other opportunities that exist beyond whatever field you're in is very important to just keep an open mind and identify, and because I feel like everybody tells you to you've got plenty of time to decide what you want to be when you grow up, and you do, and I still do, and so you can change, and that's fine, but at least have some type of plan. But really spend time not identifying what role or what title you won't necessarily want, but what do you want to do? What do you get up in the morning for? What drives you? Because it took me a long time to figure that out, but I know now that it's to help people realize, develop, and unlock their full potential. And I know that without a doubt, and that's what gets me up every morning. I would say tap into the faculty and staff that you have within FBNS. Tremendous faculty, tremendous network at NC State that exists as well. But I landed this job through one of the career fairs. So the Professional Development Expo I actually went to, and made a great contact with one of the people I work really closely with now at NetApp. Hit it off and made a great relationship, and saw her post on LinkedIn about this job. And that's how I ended up in this job. So I think really tapping in and growing your network. This you're never too young. Go to networking events even outside of NC State. Really explore different opportunities you have before you, because there are endless opportunities within NC State, but then also Raleigh and RTP. There's just so much here. Don't take that for granted, and really take the opportunity to connect with people and follow up on LinkedIn and go do an informational interview with people. Go have coffee with somebody one morning, even if it's not in the industry you're necessarily wanting to go into. Just gain exposure, because if nothing else, it gives you a different perspective so you can see things in a new